been DFG for this term, it would have happened regardless of whoever it was. From the get-go, we've had the odds set against us, but look at everybody who's still standing. I'm proud of every single one of you for sticking through it and staying here. That shows me the type of dedication that you have for PD, and I'm proud of every single one of you. I know it hasn't been easy. So again, I applaud every single officer in this room. Y'all have done amazing work to keep PD growing. To push the toxicity away, again, I do want to touch up on that. I don't want to see any more toxicity. We've all dealt with enough. There's no point in continuing in, hold on, NRP. There's no more continuing in the Lomita PD chat or whatever on toxic behavior. We don't need it. It's unwelcome here. Let's just all love each other and get along and have a great time together, because we are going to build a PD up 100%, and we're gonna put PD back on top. We're gonna get there, and I know it. With everybody's help, teamwork makes the dream work, like I've mentioned before. So there's some changes that need to be made 100% in order for this faction to come back on top. And I know we spoke about changes the last time. I don't want to make that many changes because I feel like that's overwhelming, and we do not have the staff to be able to do that. So with the changes that I want to make right now, I've already talked to GFGs, I've already talked to the FTO department. I think these are really going to help us, and it's going to help the morale with the rookies as well, and hopefully with all the other officers after seeing PD come back again. So with that being said, in those changes, sorry, I'm pulling up my notes really quick. What we want to do is we still want to continue to combine the RTO and the FTO department. Come in, Fiorina. So we're going to combine the FTO and the RTO department. That is all going to be one department, and it's going to be called the FTO department. This is how it used to be back in the day. So I think that that's going to be a good thing. Mr. Leet is still going to oversee the 10 codes and macros. Hold on, Freddie, let me finish this really quick and then we can move on to questions. Mr. Leet is going to oversee the 10 codes and macros still, while HFTO Buck and HFTO Gabe are going to oversee the trainings. With that being said, we are going to do away, we're going to do this on a trial period because I want to see how this works. We're going to do away with the 2-week probation for rookies. We are going to start a rookie training tracker to know what trainings you have attended. With that being said, each rookie needs to complete an eval prep class, a 1011 class, a 1080, and an arrest procedure. We want to make, I know myself and the DFGs and the HFTOs, we're going to make a tutorial video for the rookies on how to make a proper arrest, how to book and jail a suspect, 1011, 1080 procedure as well, along with having the vested officers view these videos. So with that being said, everybody who has been in the FTO department, they don't need to attend these trainings. All the vested officers who have not been in FTO recently, I just need you to watch these videos. You don't need to come in and attend a training. I just need you to watch how to train these rookies with these videos. And what I want you to do is after we make these videos and launch them, I just need you to react to the video, watch the whole video, give me 5 key points in the video that you learned. That way I know you're paying attention to these videos, because we need consistency when it comes to training these rookies. That is going to be #1. If we're getting rid of this probation period, these rookies all need to have the same training by each and every one of you. With that being said, all vested officers, you are still welcome to be an SRT. You are still welcome to be in sheriff as well. Just know that when an FTO duty arises, that takes precedence over anything unless we have an active, serious deployment. If you are an SRT member, I need to make sure, we need to make sure that these rookies, or we need more badged officers in PD. I mean, that's final, 1000%. We need more badged officers. We need fresh blood in PD, good officers. We're going to have the CGs and the DFGs and me hire outside of the hiring events. We're going to go through PD applications, hire the best candidates who really want to be here and who really give us some good feedback answers when we ask them questions. So when it comes to these rookies completing all 4 trainings that I stated, the eval prep class 1011, 1080, and arrest procedure, they will be able to request for their online knowledge eval test. We are going to move the eval knowledge portion of the test online. Sorry, NRP. With that being said, this test will be timed. It's going to be a mix of multiple choice and open-ended questions. So I'm going to know if you're cheating or not. 1,000%. We're going to know if you're cheating. Based on the responses of the test and how they score, they will either A, fail the eval test and need to wait. Let's do a 48-hour cooldown maybe. How do you feel about that? We haven't talked about a cooldown. We're going to come up with a cooldown method of what it's going to be before they can request to take it again. So after they finish that knowledge test, they will then go on to the FTO form and they are going to request for their RP eval test. So that will be done in the PD garage, the 1011, 1080, and arrest procedure. With that being said, how does everybody feel on this? Vested officers, how do you feel about watching these? It's going to be about 4 videos. It's going to be how to train somebody properly in a 1011, how to do a 1080, how to train somebody in eval prep, and then also how to train somebody in arrest procedure. I know we want to make some additional videos on jailing a suspect, giving charges, different things like that. But those 4 videos, I just am going to need you guys to really watch and pay attention to. And I want to make sure that that's not too much to ask of you. Awesome. I love that. So Jim, since you are in, this is going to take effect this probationary period on the next hiring event that we have. All new hires from here on out, as soon as we get this eval, RP, or question, you know what? The next hiring event, we are going to roll out this system of there's a no 2-week probation. If you do complete all your trainings though, Jim, and we have proof of you completing them, 1,000% will let you take your eval if you are ready. So with that being said, the HFTOs are aware that we are going to have a training roster that's going to keep track of every single rookie. What's going to happen tonight is everybody who's been inactive for over 3 weeks will be terminated from the faction. That way we know who we are dealing with when it comes to the rookies. We're going to keep track of who has attended the trainings. Therefore, we know who is ready to get their online exam. So again, all vested officers, you can still veer off into the other departments. Like we had mentioned, just make sure FTO is your main priority unless there is a large deployment that we need you at. Badged officers, you are to remain as patrol officers so you can get a good feel of the streets, how to arrest, how to patrol again. As soon as you reach Sergeant Major, which is where you get your M4, you can apply to be in any of the departments. 100%. How do we feel about the badge doing RTO still? Did we come to an agreement on that? I can't remember. Buck, Gabe, Luna, Switch.
I want to say, yeah, especially those that are more, have been doing it more.
Okay, yeah. So I think, sorry, I keep saying RTO, but badged officers will also have the duty of giving 10 codes and macros for the FTO department. You will be known as an FTTO, which is a. I need you guys to come in the office, please. Oh, I didn't even see Luna out there. You missed a lot, Freddie. So I'll put a recap on Discord of this meeting 1000% once we're done with it. So let me make note of this. So badged officers are going to continue to give 10 codes and macros under the direction of LEAT or the other HFTOs. We need to get that process as well, so then myself and the DFGs can help with that when the time comes. So if anybody is an RTO right now, if you can kind of fill me in on what your guys' RTO, my God, I need to switch that to FTO. So the badged officers who are doing 10 codes and macros, you are going to be known as an FTTO, which is a field training trainee officer, because you are in the early stages of you getting your FTO certification. Once you reach Sergeant Major, I expect you to watch those 4 videos and also give me the 5 key points that you have learned in each video. You are going to give these 5 key points in a DM to either myself or the DFGs or the 2 HFTOs. They need to approve that you actually watched these videos. I don't want you guys giving your answers out in the form at all. That we're not going to have that, because people are going to steal your answers and it's just going to be bad. With that being said, is there any questions, comments, or concerns, or does anybody have any suggestions that we may be able to talk about in the question here? Yes, so the rookie process now is the 2-week probation is gone. 100%. That probationary period is gone in order to bring in more badge. A probationary period might come back to where it's 1 week. Honestly, you could knock this all out in a day as long as there's active trainings going on. So with that being said, with the HFTO team, we're going to need a solid schedule coming out, or we can just help out whenever training is necessary for these rookies. I just know it's easier to do it in a group setting. That way you knock out more. During these trainings, please make sure that these rookies, I'm going to have a check mark on this training list. You are going to be able to check mark them if they attended, and then a check mark if they are competent in the training. So that means they did the training and they have a very good understanding of how to do things. Ready? This just barely started now, sir. So I mean, if you've already waited the 2 weeks, this is something that's just now set into place. It was either going to happen while you were here or while you weren't here. There's nothing we could do to go back in time and change that for you, sir. So with that being said, for the rookie process, like I had mentioned, 2-week probationary period is gone. You need to attend 1011, 1080 eval prep class, and also an arrest procedure class. Knowing how to use your macros and stuff when a gun is up at you, and the proper way to tase and things like that. So once you do that, you do an eval test knowledge portion online. After you pass that, you can move on to your RP eval test in the PD garage. I don't know, sir. I don't know if you've completed all these trainings. So with that being said, vested officers who are FTO right now, 100%. I'm going to release a list literally within the next hour of who is already approved FTO officers. It's going to be the most recent FTO officers that we have had. With that, and those who I know for sure have the knowledge, who I've worked with in the past as an FTO. Still, we want to make sure we have that consistent training. So please don't be offended if I don't add you on the certification list. I just need to make sure everybody's going to be consistent. We're going to drop those videos. I'm going to put them in a separate Discord thread post. I need you all to immediately get on this. Please remember, as a vested officer, failure to do your duties in the FTO part of your duties, or any part, SRT or sheriff, will lead to a demotion back down to sergeant major. So please, please make sure you fulfill your duties. Sergeant majors, if you're not doing your duties as well, you will be demoted down to the lowest ranking badge. If you are not doing your duties, you will be demoted to a rookie. I hate to do that, but we got to make sure we're all working together as a team. We need to make sure those who are here want to put in the work and want to put in the effort, because we all are doing that right now. So it wouldn't be fair to just have people standing around not doing anything. We've all got this. I'm so proud of every single one of you for still standing here today. We're going to put PD on top again. And I can't wait to see how this change is really going to help PD. Any more questions, comments, and concerns? With that being said, again, everybody, just please remain professional while you're in PD and while you are on Discord as well. When I got up today and saw that on Discord, I was not happy about it. All the arguing we had yesterday, not happy about it. Let's not let that happen again. PD on top all the time. Y'all are doing amazing work. DFGs, do you have anything to add? Head FTOs, do you have anything to add? Blue suits?
I just think that everyone is doing amazing. We do appreciate you. We appreciate you sticking through everything, through all the toxicity and all the drama and all the bull crap that we've all seen, because we've all seen it. Welcome, Ben. But yes, we all have seen it. You all have been absolutely amazing. We absolutely appreciate your loyalty to PD and to this faction and to everything that we do and will be continuing to do. You missed the entire meeting, Ben.
It's just one thing. If you don't have nothing nice to say, just don't say it at all.
Yes. When I saw all the chats and I was watching, hold on. When I was watching all the chats this morning and seeing everybody, I did appreciate that you guys did stand our ground and say, hey, no, PD's on top. Like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. But again, when it starts to get to that point, we just have to stop. We just have to not feed into them. We just have to leave it where it lie and leave it alone. Yeah, you guys did great at just supporting us and being the amazing people that you are. So we appreciate you on that.
Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? I'm going to ask for a final time. I just want to make sure everybody's voice is heard. You all matter, so I want to make sure everybody gets everything out on the table.
Agreed, Ragnar, agreed.
Chief, can I say something?
Sure.
I have been out of PD for about 2 weeks IRL. Could you guys give me an update of what's been going on? Because I heard this new macro, a lot of things that I've been missing.
Gotcha. So there was a new macro and it was the taser. I'll show it to you.
Okay, no
But
problem.
come to find out, we don't have to use that. The only time we have to use that is when we have let's say we're on a big like SRT deployment and we have a huge out of control group of people who are holding their guns. They're not putting them down. Like, I'm talking a big group. You are so outnumbered. In order to gain control of the situation, of course, you're going to have to shoot and apprehend the suspects. So that's where you do the /do opens fire on it wasn't even originally shooting suspects. It was open fires on armed suspect to gain control of the situation, something like that. So it is the wrong macro. You don't even need to use that. The open fire on shooting suspect. If somebody is shooting at you, 1,000% have your body camera on. You can shoot back without macros.
Okay, no problem.
Yep, but if you
Same
just want
for-
to protect yourself, yep, if you want to protect yourself further, of course, throw that up there. There was also a new rule that we talked about. There was also a new rule that we talked about, and it was the taser macro. So this one's actually really dope. I like this. If you throw taser up in the chat, hold on, Freddie, I have a question I'm already answering. If you throw taser up in the chat at somebody, let's say it's just Eddie in the room with me and I throw taser up, I have unlimited amounts of shots to get him. But if a new scene starts, so let's say somebody new walks into the area, they don't know what's going on. You got to throw the taser up again. That way they know what is going on.
Is that in effect?
Okay, no problem.
So yeah, you still need to use the correct macros, like put the weapon down, first and final warning. I'll use my taser if you do not comply. Taser. The thing is, if you miss your taser shot, you just don't need to reuse it. Only time you do is if somebody new comes into the scene. Or if 15 minutes has passed, you have to use it again. But if y'all are chasing the same suspect for 15 minutes, that's gonna suck to upload that body camera, honestly. The only time you can really, I mean, you could tase a shooting suspect, because another thing that we added on that was in the green zone, absolutely no big guns is what I was told by admin. No more big guns in the green zone. Run out of the green zone and you can use your big guns. Don't use an AK unless they're using an AK. Use your M4. If you are super outnumbered, use your big guns as well. But if you have a suspect with a pistol, I highly advise you to use your taser. 1,000%. It's going to look bad if you use your M4 and take them down. Also, if you have somebody with an M4 and it's just one person and you feel like you got a good chance at it, by all means, go for it. To me personally, it looks like FRP. You use AK if they're using AK. It's the same rules that we've been abiding to. So if they've got an AK, you can use the AK. If you're super outnumbered, you can use the AK as well. So my advice is run out of the green zone. You can use your big gun, but if you're in the green zone, it's strictly taser and your Glock. For real. Any other questions, comments, concerns?
Yes, I have one more.
Go ahead.
Earlier I came into I flew in earlier, and there's a lot of XPDs coming up here, and they're like taunting us a little bit.
Yes, so that has been a growing situation. Admin is very aware of it. Yeah, like Ben said, it's not going to last forever. It's died off quite a bit from where it was at, because I'm not going to lie. It was so bad. They were blocking like the whole PD garage from time to time. But with that situation, do your job. If they break the law, do your job. Do not provoke them. There's no reason to provoke, but do your job. If they break the law, arrest them, take them to jail. Make sure your body camera is always on. Again, guys, if I request your body camera and you can, it's a warning the first time. The next time it's a reprimand for failing to fulfill your duties. So please make sure you keep that body camera on when you go to floor 1 or when you're outside of PD, because I promise you, they are sending in lots of body camera to admin trying to get officers in trouble.
10-4.
So, Eddie, what I was told by admin specifically is if they shoot you with an AK in the zone, get it on body camera, make a green ticket because they're FRPing regardless if they're shooting in the green zone. Take the L. Honestly, just take the L to protect yourself. But yes, use your taser or your pistol in that instance. I probably need to call for some more clarification on that. But from what I remember, I did ask that question, and that's what they said.
Or just hop out of the green zone too. I mean, that works 90% of the time.
Yep, because if they're standing in the green zone, but you're out of the green zone, you can still shoot them.
Yeah, if you feel like you can take him out, you can run out from the green zone and then shoot. Yeah, I think that works.
Perfect. Freddie, what's your question? We are going to have to look back on training records. Typically, that the trainings you have attended should be posted. So we really need to make sure we're diligent on that. When you vested, become FTOs after you view those videos and react and give us your 5 key points. You are an FTO member at that point. You can do training. Make sure you always stay up to date with your paperwork. If you host a training, I don't know how the HFTOs are going to run their department. I'm sure they'll select somebody to run a training and then others go in and help. I need paperwork posted after every single training. This is going to be super, super important to make sure that these rookies, it's staying fair. If they attended a training, make sure you always have body camera on, things like that. Always post that paperwork. Let me know who was there for the training, who stayed the whole time, who bounced out and left, because like I said, there's going to be a check mark for those who attended, a check mark for those who left early. I'm probably going to add that in there, and then a check mark for those who were competent in it. So with that being said, Buck, and I'm speaking out of NRP, but Buck and Gabe, I need you both to send me your email addresses, making an email associated with your in-game name. Of course, send it to me. That way I can add you both to this roster. You guys can keep track as well along with us, and I can give you guys permission to edit the roster as well. Perfect, perfect. Any other questions, comments, concerns? As long as you get all of your training home, or I'm saying your name, as long as you get all of your training done 100% and you pass your eval exam online once we drop that online exam, and you do your in-house RP eval test and you pass all that, yes, you can get your badge before the 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Wesley. I'm working on it right now after we speak, of course. I know I'll be available for most of tonight to make those training videos. I definitely want the HFTOs to be there, along with the DFGs. That way we have a consistent training. We all come to the same agreement that everybody needs to be trained this specific way. And so I would really like to get them done tonight. Buck and Gabe and Luna and Switch, I don't know if y'all have time to make these videos and be superstars in these films, but it would be nice if we could get this done. Perfect. Then I'm gonna have to fly out, clear some body cam space. I can do a voiceover on it. And then we could have those training videos honestly up by tonight. You want to be a star, Taz? Copy. Yeah, we'll let you know for sure. 100%. I appreciate you all. Honestly, you're doing amazing work. Again, so proud of every single one of you. Just keep up the positive vibes. That's all we need around here is positivity and to lift each other up. I mean, I received a few amazing messages over the last couple of days by some officers when my spirits were really low. I don't think you guys realize how much that just helps by lifting each other up when we all go through a hard time. We're all here to help each other. Let's do just that. That way we can be on top again. So proud of everybody. Much love, y'all, for real. If there's anything else you would like to add, let me know before I adjourn this meeting. DFGs, if you got anything else. Blue suits, if you got anything else. CG, if you got something. 1000% say it now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, all I gotta say is let's all do our job correctly. That's all I got to say.
Oh yeah, Chief. Is we still gonna consider hiring outside the hiring event?
Yes. So what I want is CG specifically to focus also on hiring outside of the hiring event because those hiring events can get pretty hectic and we're in a rush. So I want you guys to look over applications. 100%. I made an announcement in Lamita General. Look over applications. Make sure you guys select some really good officers. I know we're going to have some that are going to go rogue. That's a given. But you don't have to hire anybody that you feel is not a good fit for PD. Ask them good questions. I'll give you some example questions if you'd like, but just by asking them, hey, why do you want to join OSPD? What qualities can you bring to OSPD? Things like that. Even asking them a scenario like, and how they would handle a certain situation. Like you could be like, hey, you got a guy on a traffic stop. You pull him over. He gets out of his car and immediately starts yelling at you. How are you going to handle that situation? If they go straight to using force, you automatically know. Yeah, exactly, Gabe. You automatically know it's a no-go. Yep, Gabe, you shoot them. You're right. 100%. No, just kidding.
Yo, Joseph, can you hear me? Is he gonna be on a Discord call, like a meeting room or something?
What was that?
Like the PD applications online on the email. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I said you said me and Nicholas, we're gonna do the PD applications on Discord, right?
Yes. So check those PD applications. that announcement I made in Media General. Copy and paste that just for your records in some notes or something. That way y'all can use it again. I'll let you know when we're gonna put it on a hold. But for now, let's definitely get that done. I want to see 10 to 15 officers a week by each of you. If you have any issues, let me know 100%. But other than that, I think it should work out perfectly fine. Of course, I'll be keeping my eye on how many applications come in to see if 10 to 15 officers is even fair enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Thanks,
Perfect.
AJ.
Perfect.
All right, no problem.
Anybody else? All right, y'all. I appreciate you all for being here in this meeting. It really does mean a lot to us. And for all of us to be on the same page and agree on the same thing, I think that's a beautiful thing. PD on top. PD on top. Go ahead, Dave. Dave, do you have a comment to make, sir?
He said he got removed for the
Yeah, I
PD.
said I don't know how, but I kind of got removed from the PD chat.
Okay, I will request to have you added again. Message me on DC.
See on
And
what?
Dave, message me on Discord. That way I can get your username and then have you requested to be added.
Okay, all right.
Okay, y'all. Y'all can be dismissed. Let's go out, get some patrol done. Me and the DFGs are gonna start working with the HFTOs on making some videos. So if you see us shooting a video, please, for the love, try not to interrupt. Okay, DFGs and HFTOs, let's go ahead and head to the office.
What is going on, Cooper? Hey, we're gonna need Gabe to help us out. Yeah, man, just give me a second. Trying to rearrange here because I got intel, you know. Hey, Matt, what I'm thinking here is that we can get one that is pretty easy, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna run out of one-its because you have like a minute, like you have like a limit, like a cap for like 10 a day. So already arrested 2, we filled 2, so I probably have like 6 more. But you know, if I get one that is a big shot, I'm just gonna cancel it then because I don't think we got enough people here to do like a guy that is a big shot. And then if I run out of them, and like you can start taking them too, you know. All right, be right back. All right, man. So I think we're gonna need some help because I just can't just ignore this, man. This guy has 12 criminal violations. We need to get him. How about you, Dave? Are you down?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so let's see. We need more. We need more though. Let's start asking Vassy to come to PD garage. Then I'll start recording as soon as we deploy.
No, I don't think so.
All right, guys, I got an idea. If we can't get them with force, you're gonna have to do that the most patient way. Okay, it may take us a while, but we're gonna do. All right, we're just gonna wait and see if they move. If they're there next to their friends, we just pass by and see what's going on. And yeah, man, you just wait until they are on the move. You know, they're gonna start doing some stuff. Oh, I'm gonna need to do that with my car, this and that, and I can see them on the map. You know. Right. The updates every 15 seconds though.
I think the way we did it earlier will be better. I think the way we did it earlier will be better.
Say one more time.
I said I think the way we did it earlier it will be better. Like I think Nicholas is still here, right? Maybe you
No,
could
he's not. He flew out. Yes, he can. He can. He can cooperate with us. Any officer that it's on vacation can cooperate with us by socializing with them, with the gang members. There's no PD rules against that if you're on vacation. And then we can just have a conversation as an intel, and that's approved.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, we got two guys early, me and Dave here. We got two guys early. They were big shot guys too. You know, they had like 15, 16 criminal violations. I got all that on video. I'm going to post today, and I'm going to mark you, Dave. I hope you have the same name on Discord. Anyways, we don't have anybody to do that though, but we're going to have to do it the old way. Just be patient and wait and wait. Just pass by, see how many, run, stay away, wait and wait.
yeah.
Pretty much. All right, so I'm not gonna record until I'm sure that we're gonna do something. Or if something starts going on, like people start VDMing and whatnot, it's like I'm gonna start recording something. Like if we're just static there, just talking, I'm not gonna record it. Yeah.
Can you type your Discord name so I can chat you up and
It's the
so you
same.
can tag me. The same as this.
Oh, mine is, I don't know yours. Yes, you can type yours if you want.
Okay, yours is Scooby Jackson, right?
Yeah, Scooby Jackson. Yes, it's if you put like at Scooby Jackson, you're gonna see me wearing a snow hat.
Okay.
All right, Dave, because you did great last times, with radio, you're gonna be radio operator. And Matt, ground commands, man, please. Yo, so this is the first times, to be honest with you, Matt, they committed some mistakes, like Blake and Dave by being like too next to me. Instead of like watching for VDMers and whatnot, we got VDM bad. It's a good thing that we arrested the guy, so once the guy dies, he goes straight to jail. But if it wasn't for that, that would be bad. If you were just like looking at the same guy.
Yeah. We've got to watch for the
Yes, sir. All right, let's see. All right, he's at the hospital. Yo, Nicholas.
I think Nicholas just went in, right?
Yeah, I need to talk to him.
Yeah, take him through to what he needs to do.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, you want to help us with some intel? You know that you were on vacation, but you can still mingle with gang members. There's no laws about that. You know that, right? This guy, you need to go there like Gabe was doing. See, this most of them. Then just leave me there, send me a message, and just tell me where he is. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see it, which is like, yeah, he's right there and this and that. Just set him up, real good, and let me know. You're gonna be my intel, man. Can you do that, decoy? All right, man. So let's do this RP. I'm not gonna start recording until you tell me so. Cause like, hey, that's time we're doing it. Let me make sure that I have you added. Hey, Nicholas, make sure you remove at least one person there, so you add me up, because it says your playlist is full. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna send you the name. Okay. Yo, he's at the bar. It's gonna be a perfect time for you to get him out of there, man. It's gonna be crucial for you to take him out of there, man. Somehow, you can mingle with them and take your time, dude. Just do you, have fun with this guy. As soon as you see him, bro, like try to, get to him, get friends with him, then try to get him away as least people as possible. Like, if you see he's got like 3 around him, call us.
All right, for sure, for sure.
All right, bar. And now we wait, guys. I'm telling you, man, that's the best. That's the best department. I love my job. Yeah, Dave, what are you thinking about joining sheriff's department? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sheriff's department is the best. Should have known. You're right about that. I think that we should combine departments just like the RTO department, FTO. Really, what happened to everybody? Shaking my head. I got some pretty badass content today, man. I harassed a couple people. Besides the one, and I harassed a couple of idiots too. Yeah, how much you wanna bet that this guy's participating of the rap battle? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So he's there probably watching. Probably he's there already just like looking. Well, let me see. He said not here. Say it one more time. No, you gotta wait. Nice. We need officers and we need officers that are patient, you know, stick with you, stick with the plan, are patient. You know, that's what the sheriff's department is. You get the guys that are the most wanted people, the guys that cause the problem in the city, you know, so you gotta be tactical. Broke my car. What are you watching there, man? Thank you though, but what are you watching though? You make me nervous. For your safety, you know, there was shots fired here. You need to move away from the crime scene, sir. But thank you though. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know you, man. Wink, wink. I don't know you, wink, wink. Yeah, you're right.
You good? Oh, you good. You
I'm
good.
good. I'm good.
Just trying to prevent him from hitting you.
Huh? What'd you say?
If you run on my car once again, I'm gonna arrest you.
Did y'all hear me? PI's back. Urination.
Hey, Mac, congratulations. Hey, Mac, congrats.
Pretty church.
Well,
Okay, bro.
now we come.
Hey Matt, congrats, bro. I had my reasons, you know. Hey man, but you deserve it. Congrats.
Yeah, he died.
Sorry, I just got confused. Yep, I know. I'm just like, checking everything. Yep. I told you. I told you.
You take yours yet, ma'am?